Welcome in on this Friday. You're watching First Shift. I'm Kristen Strakalaitis. Coming up, Nissan's off-road Pathfinder. But first, your morning headlines. California is calling for zero-emission vehicles and plug-in hybrids to make up nearly 70% of new vehicle sales by 2030. The effort is part of an aggressive timeline set by the state to completely phase out the sale of new gasoline-powered cars and light trucks by the 2035 model year. The first benchmark in the plan is having zero-emission vehicles and plug-in hybrids make up 35% of sales by the 2026 model year. Those vehicles made up 12.4% of California's new vehicle market share last year. The Alliance for Automotive Innovation, which represents most major automakers in the U.S., says California's plan requires aggressive increases in EV sales, and meeting the marks would be extremely challenging even in California. Turning to products, Ram plans to unveil a concept of its electric 1500 pickup this year. The Stellantis truck brand has shown a few images of what its first battery electric pickup could look like. But Ram CEO Mike Koval says Ram is preparing to take the next step with a live concept ahead of the truck's slated 2024 release. The company is consulting with the public about the electric pickup's design through a series of conversations with consumers at various events. The General Motors brand will add its AT4X trim to the midsize pickup, bringing high-end features and off-road capability. The current generation Canyon was introduced in 2014. Since then, GMC has added the standard AT4 trim and an off-road performance package. U.S. sales of the pickup peaked at about 37,000 in 2016. And in personal news, Rivian has named Anissa Kamadali Costa as the automaker's first chief sustainability officer. She will oversee the automaker's climate goals, including carbon neutrality, in its own operations by 2028. She will also lead Rivian's Forever Foundation. Most recently, Costa was Chief Sustainability Officer at Tiffany & Co. She also served as president of the Tiffany Foundation. Costa's appointment is effective Monday. From the long-running popular Jeep models to the relaunched Ford Bronco, more and more automakers are pushing adventure vehicles into the market. Now Nissan is joining in on the fun. That automaker showed off the Pathfinder Rock Creek trim this week at the New York Auto Show. The variant has more power to support a drive off the beaten path. It also features off-road suspension, 18-inch beadlock style wheels mounted with all-terrain tires, and a roof rack. Here is Mike Colleran, Nissan Senior Vice President of U.S. Marketing and Sales, explaining what is driving the trend toward more off-road adventure-like vehicles.
It's the consumer. There's no question about it. Think about people been locked up for a couple years. They want to get out. They want to explore. They want to see the USA, and the Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition allows them to do it, and it allows them to do it responsibly. And we've just entered into a partnership with Tread Lightly, where we're supporting Tread Lightly in responsible exploration of the wilderness. So we're really happy about the Rock Creek Edition and what it allows consumers to do for the future.
The Pathfinder Rock Creek will go on sale in late summer. Auto News Now comes your way this afternoon. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday morning.